I welcome you specially to this Heartfelt FOREX weekly analysis for today on Euro USD, Gbpusd. Let's see what market has for us. Don't forget, based on FX Triads. Last week we couldn't give any Heartfelt bias just because the data was a little bit conflicting. So let's see what this week holds for us. Quickly on DSY. On DXY, let's see for weekly time frame on DSY. DSY is still very much bullish. All right, it's still very much bullish. So we still have a drawn liquidity around here. Don't forget there's an FG here. So price might retrace down and push up into this FVG. All right, before we can think of any strong pullback. So DSY is still bullish. On Euro USD, Euro USD is still very much bearish also, right? So we are anticipating this candle week low for a drawn liquidity into this volume imbalance. All right, there's a volume imbalance. This area I marked. All right, so we are anticipating price to probably retrace back on Monday a little bit into the place marked and dropped. So the first target is this week low. All right, the week of this candle low before thinking of going into this volume imbalance. All right, so still bearish on Euro USD. On GBP USD, so don't forget to it's still bearish. All right, so price might retrace back and drop fully, or it might just open and start dropping to take down the low right of this week and coming into this area marked. Don't forget there is a swing low here. All right, there's 3-bar swing. There's a 3-bar swing here. There is a 3-bar swing that propelled this strong bullish candle, two bullish candle up. Right, so price can as well come into the 50% of this FVG. Right, this FVG. So price can go through the week low here, trade into the 50% of this FVG, or probably get into this area I marked, which is 1.28496. All right, so drop down before we can think of a stronger pullback to the upside. All right, so what are we anticipating for the week? For Heartfelt FOREX Academy, we are anticipating bearish move. All right, on Euro USD, GBP USD, we're anticipating bullish move on DXY. All right, so we anticipate our buyers. Don't forget we focus on H1. I'm on H1 already. All right, we focus on H1, and what are you going to look out for? You are going to look out for price to take. This is a rule of it. Don't forget it. On Euro USD and GBP USD, you are going to anticipate a bearish move for the week to target risk 1 to 2 reward. All right, and you should be good for the week. Right, so what are you going to look at for price to take off the Asian on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? You can get the setup. Wait for price. That is just the rule of our model one for Heartfelt FOREX Academy. So wait for price to take up the Asian. Right, once London open. Right, once London open, wait for price to take up the Asian high. All right, I'm going to give you an example for those of you who are just joining on. So please wait patiently. So once price wait for price to take off the Asian high. All right, the moment price take off the Asian high between Euro USD and GBP USD, wait for an SMT. So that means one might be lagging, while the other one might be the one to take off, or one take the previous day high and the other one not. All right, or it could be during New York session you see kind of a crack between them. So once there is a crack or an SMT, you wait for price to create an order block. All right, once it creates an order block, price will trade into the order block with a drop. All right, so the high of the order block becomes your stop loss, and the previous day low becomes your take profits. Or once it gets to risk 1 to 2, you close your entry, take partials, and you should be good for the week. Just one setup that should be your target. All right. So now let me show you a good example of what panned out for the last week on how to anticipate. All right, how to anticipate our move for the week. Let me just show you quickly an example of what to look out for. Right, what to look out for. Of what to look out for. All right, look at this here. Price open last week. Price open here. That should be on Tuesday. On Tuesday. All right, price open on Tuesday, and look at this candle now. This is 7, right? But this is 7. This is 7. All right, I'm using London section now. This is 7. Now by 8 did not take off the 7, right? 8 is when London opens, all right? Did not take 7, right? But on Euro USD, let's check Euro USD. Let's check Euro USD. On Euro USD, you can see here that the 8 here took off the 7 here. All right, 8 took off the 7 here, and this is this was the Tuesday price action, right? From this place I marked here, right? That is, so here took off the Asian. So when London took off the high, all right, of the Asian, which is the 8 here, which I marked here, look at it carefully. London took off the high. London took off the high, which is the Asian, all right, right, and price. But in GBUSD, it did not take off the high. All right, that is what, that is a crack in correlation. Right, that's a crack in correlation. So the Asian high was taken here, but in GPUS the Asian high was not taken. All right, so here what happened? Price closed below, all right, that previous bullish candle. All right, price closed below it. Right, this bullish candle, price closed below it. So automatically this bullish candle becomes your order block. You get that now? Becomes your order block. So what do you do? So you take an entry around this zone. This bullish candle is what retraced into the order block. All right. So the high here becomes your what? Becomes your what do you call it now? Becomes your stop loss. All right. Then you target risk 1 to 2. So let's see if price was able to hit risk 1 to 2. You can see it now. So the moment price, all right, price closed below that candle that take off the Asian high, and there was an SMT between USD and Euro USD. You see it now, price trade back into that order block and dropped, right? Price dropped, right? So what is our target? What is how far did the market go? It was about 3.35 reward. So the risk to reward ratio is 3.35, so which is above even what we are anticipating. So if you check, it took off the previous day low, right, which is another way to target it. Took off the previous day low and price died down. All right, so that is for Euro USD. So you can see that on GBP USD, price did not do, we didn't get a clear entry, even though price went down, so much. Look at it now. So on the 7th, which is the 8th, sorry, which is the London Open, did not take the high. It was a crack here, and price closed down. So this last bullish candle becomes your the last bullish candle becomes your what? Your order block. All right. So but price did not trade back into the order block, but rather price trade back into the what? Into the FVG, close to the order block here. All right. So the next day price retraces back into the FVG, close to did what? Die down. So even if you take it from the FVG, you should also make a good profit. So that is the setup that you look out for. This is for bearish move, just like what I am anticipating, what we're anticipating for this week. All right. So this is what you should look out for. Price take off Asian high from London or from New York, take off the Asian high, or there must be a crack between EU and GU or DXY, and you take your entry at the other block and target the previous deal. But when you hit about at least 1 to 2, you should be good for the week. All right. So that is that for our setup and buyers, and what you should look out for this week. So we are looking for a bearish move. For others too who don't want to go through it, you can also see here this area I marked is also a sensitive zone for a bearish move before drop, but not our setup, as I'm just marking this area as a point of reference, a point of interest before we should go down. All right, so that is that, and same thing with um, Euro USD tied down to our target. So if you have any question, please drop it in the comment section, and our Telegram link where we give an update on what's to come and how to go about it is also there. We also trade other currency pairs for those who trade outside EU and GU. There are other setups I drop for swing trade. It's also in our free Telegram link. So please like, subscribe, and share to others, and let's grow as we keep dropping more insightful setup for as many of us that we care to take them. All right, till we meet for the weekend. So I give you an review of what the week will give to us. All right, till we meet again. I wish you good luck and good trading. God bless you.